Whoa, over here's peak out views. We reacting to some real AI news. Google just fucking solved the AI video biggest problem. It's crazy. See my man's over here. My man's AI Quest really got the quest. He gonna really tell you what it is. Let's see what he got to say. React. Let's find out. Let's find out what's going on with this AI. Bigfoot eating fish, vlogging. This motherfucker wearing denim. What we finna do?
What's your biggest turnoff in a man?
Probably if you don't live.
Hold on, run that back. The hell?
What's your biggest turnoff in a man?
Probably if you don't lift or gym. I need me a strong man.
Ain't no gym bro lifting you. You need a crane operator.
Let's do it.
Well, howdy, folks.
I love to watch this
Welcome
show.
back to the channel. Your favorite hairy tech host is here.
Now he looking
and
like a
I've been
video
out in
game.
the digital wilderness again, putting my ear to the ground. You know, from my vantage point up in the mountains, I see all the big moves. And let me tell you, I've heard some serious rumbling coming out of the Google camp. A few weeks back, we talked about their ambitious video project called Flow with Veo 3.
Okay.
But the update that just dropped,
Forget about Flow.
folks, this is the piece of the puzzle that storytellers have been desperately waiting for. This solves one of the biggest, most frustrating problems in AI video generation. So listen close.
That mug look
For
crazy.
what feels like an eternity,
Hey, that mug
the
kinda
holy grail
cold.
of AI video has been character
Hey, what game is this?
consistency. We have all walked
That
this
mug cold.
frustrating
I play
trail.
that.
You generate a stunning clip of a character. You love it. You ask for a second clip, and what you get back is their
Dog shit.
weird-looking cousin who borrowed the uniform. The face is off, the details are wrong, and your story is dead on arrival.
Yeah.
It made telling a continuous narrative a fool's
A
errand.
big butthole.
But this week, Google
we
didn't
finna
just
do?
solve the problem. They revealed how they're solving it.
Oh, they
and
cheating.
that's the real news.
Don't cheat.
They have forged a direct, powerful link between their speech generation and their image-to-video pipeline.
What?
Now, why is that specific detail the
Tell
whole
us.
ballgame? Because it fixes the fatal flaw in our workflow. Think about it. We had two choices. We could do text to video and get sound, but the character was a lottery. Or we could do image to video, which gave us a consistent character from a source image, but it was a silent film. We had consistency, or we had sound, but never both in a controlled way. This update changes that.
He said in
Now,
a real
you
way.
can take a perfect static image of your character, bring it into Flow, and in one fluid motion, direct the animation and generate the dialogue. The consistency is finally absolute.
Damn,
because the sound
hippopotami.
and motion are born from the same source image. But, you know, seeing is believing. So before we break down the nuts and bolts, I wanted to show you what this really means. I spent a little time with their new feature to create
In
a
that
short
time with it, let
film,
me see what you
a little
let me see what
glimpse
you
into
whipped
my
up,
daily
man.
routine. Take a look.
All right, Woody, I'm up. Honestly, a woodpecker is the most aggressive alarm clock in the world. Doesn't even have a snooze button. Nothing beats a fresh brewed geothermal pine needle roast. Can't possibly face a day of debunking blurry photos without it. Gotta keep in shape. Maintaining a low-resolution public image is surprisingly physically demanding.
Is it now?
The wild-caught sockeye is excellent this season. Great omega-3s. You just
Get
can't
more
get this quality
gamey.
with the gig economy delivery apps.
Gig economy deliveries.
Another one. It's in the terms and conditions of my forest, folks. No drones, no flash photography. And please, wipe your feet.
You think you get a TOS in this forest? Out of my forest.
Okay, initial thoughts on Flow's audio. The lip sync is impressive, minimal latency. But the vocal model still lacks my natural forest shaking resonance.
That's
All
right.
right, just finished rendering this video of my day. Character consistency, perfect. Cinematic feel, on point. I think my subscribers are gonna love this one.
It ain't easy being a mythical beast and a tech influencer. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some shadows to go lurk in.
This
Stay
nigga.
curious.
I got me some
So,
shadows to
How
lurk.
in the wild woods did this old beast pull that
My
off?
nigga free time is
I know you're
spent dumb as
curious
hell.
about the tracks I followed to make that happen. So let's break down the entire digital expedition. I'm going to show you the tools I used, the trails that led to dead ends, and the hidden paths that ultimately led to that final video. My first stop on this expedition was Google's own platform, a tool called Google Whisk. Now on paper, it looks promising. With the Pro plan, which I have, you get to animate 100 videos and generate unlimited images with their Imagine 4 model. The platform claims to offer character, scene, and style consistency, which is exactly what I was after. My goal was simple: get it to recognize this Hanser face. I uploaded a high-quality reference photo and started giving it prompts. The results? Well, they were all over the map. As you can see, the character's face lacks uniformity across the different generated images. It looked like a different cousin of mine in every shot. For a storyteller trying to lock in a specific character, this was a dead end. In my opinion, Whisk might not be the best option if character consistency is your top priority.
Heard that?
So, I packed my gear and
Got
moved
AI?
on to the next camp.
Comment below.
A newer
Abacus,
tool from the
y'all.
folks at Flux called Flux Context.
Abacus AI.
This was a whole different animal. I used it inside the Chat LLM platform, which is a great hub that lets you tap into all sorts of powerful models like GPT editing, Midjourney, and Flux. I specifically chose the Flux Context Edit model. The process is simple. You give it your main character image and then prompt it with the scene you want. This was a significant improvement over Whisk. The results were much, much better. Now, it wasn't perfect. For some bizarre reason, it kept trying to give my magnificent clean-shaven face a mustache.
Because he
But
needs
some
one.
generations were fantastic right out of the gate, like that fishing scene you saw. For another scene, it took a few retries to get it right, but eventually I got an output I was happy with. The night scene, however, also gave me a mustache.
I'm gonna sit up here and be honest with you, cuz the only reason it's doing is giving you a mustache and sending you that shit that you don't want is by design. That shit ain't no stupid AI don't know what you want. Of course the AI is smart enough to know that you clearly just put in one prompt and something came up and you said follow up with the next prompt with the same person. It's not finna make that shit different. It's doing that because they programmed it to do that so you can spend more of your credits. Yeah, that's right. It's all about making that little coin at the back end. If it was truly free, with no Coinbase, no coin merit, it come out damn near clean every time. That's why if you had to compute, put one of them shits on your computer, you find out them motherfuckers come out way better more often than not. Wonder why. One prompt, my prompt wasn't even that good. Yeah. That's exactly why they do it. They want your money. They send you dog shit. Send you one good one, be like, oh, let me try to. Now I'm finna spend $5 to get that back. When they send me, I should have $5 worth of videos.
It's a
Oh,
quirk,
man.
but it shows that even with good tools, you sometimes have to wrestle with the AI. The Chat LLM plan is about $10 a month, and I've left a link
You heard that?
in the description if you want to try it yourself. But what if your cave
How the hell I try $10 a month myself, nigga? I pay for that.
doesn't have a budget? Well, there's a powerful, free, and open-source beast of a tool called Charforge. This thing is the real deal. It's a project on GitHub designed specifically for character consistency. You feed it one single image of your character, and
Wayne watched the video yet. I didn't know what he was finna say. He literally just said what I said before we got to it. He said, guess what though? If y'all tired of that shit sending you garbage for $10 a month, how about you download it to a powerful system and all of a sudden it works just fine every time because it's made to do that.
it goes to work. First, it generates a whole character sheet with photos from
playing
different
with us,
angles.
y'all.
Then it uses that
Why they
sheet to
playing
train a
with us?
LoRa model. Think of a LoRa as
I'ma
a
think of
small
Knife.
specialized brain that only knows about your character. This training process takes about 30 to 45 minutes. Once it's done, you can use that LoRa with simple prompts to generate scenes with your perfectly consistent character. The examples on their page are mind-blowing. They've got the Mother of Dragons from Game of Thrones drinking coffee, playing the violin, and even playing tennis, all while looking exactly the same. Now here's the catch, and it's a big one. To run CharForge on your own machine, you need a monster. We're talking a GPU with 48 gigabytes of
told you.
VRAM and
You
plus
need a
60
powerful
gigs
dipper.
of system RAM. That's the kind of
You said you need a Python 3.10 in that bit CPU with 48 gigs of RAM and system with 60. Now, personally, I like the whole, you know what I'm saying? I put in 4 16s in my motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Put some 16s in that motherfucker, slap them on all 4. I like to keep 64 going in my motherfucker, but that motherfucker time using up all that compute. All that compute used up. 100 gigs of free space, that's baby cakes. Everybody got the terabitters now. Solid staties, even if. But that 48 gig VRAM on that GPU, you need a 50 series,
hardware
baby.
you find in a high-tech research lab, not your average PC. But thankfully, the creators carved out a
Couple
little
of-
public playground where you can try it for free. You can sign up, train up to 2 characters, and generate 25 images. I've already used up my slots, of
You
course.
see that?
I trained one on myself.
I bet it gave you a
and
bunch of
another
dumb
on,
shit in up.
Well,
You
let's
got
just
5 good
say
images,
a certain
20
tech
dumb
titan
shits,
who
because you
really
can't
likes
download
the
this.
letter X.
We can do what we
you
want
know,
to do to you.
for science. The images I got from CharForge were easily the most consistent, especially in the face. The
Easy.
results were significantly better than what I achieved with Flux. So, like any good woodsman, I didn't just use one tool.
That motherfucker
I
worked
took
good
the best
25
logs
times
from
though. That
every part
motherfucker
of
made
the
from the
forest.
script.
I handpicked the best, most
Even for
consistent
free.
images from both CharForge and Flux. Those became my final storyboard. With my
This one was the
perfect
worst
images
clip,
ready,
the first
I
one.
brought them into Google's Flow to generate the final video clips. As you saw, I created several short 8-second clips. I then joined these clips together in a video editing app. Inside Flow, my Pro package gives me 1,000 credits
There
a
it
month.
is. There it is,
Generating one
y'all.
of those clips using the
Give me
Veo 3
money
Fast
before you do
model,
something
which
with
includes
it.
voice, music, and sound
make
effects,
it for us.
costs just 20 credits. That means you can generate about 50 high-quality, fully voiced video clips a month, which is a fantastic deal.
Huh?
Within Flow,
shit.
you can generate videos in different ways. You can do simple text-to-video. But what I used, and what's so powerful, is frame-to-video. You can provide a first frame to guide the animation, which gives you incredible control. I have a whole library of my uploaded character images there ready to go. When you generate, you have 2 main trails to choose from: Veo 3 Quality and Veo 3 Fast. The quality model is much more expensive, costing 100 credits, but the results are very similar to the Fast model, just with slightly higher quality. Honestly, for most purposes, I recommend sticking to the Veo 3 Fast model. It's a phenomenal value. And that, my friends, is the complete map of my journey. It's a multi-tool process, but it's the only way to get results like this right now. But the real magic, the reason this is all so important, is the how. The breakthrough is the deep, seamless integration of speech generation directly into that image-to-video workflow. Before this, we had a choice: a silent movie with a consistent face, or a voiced movie with a random face. We had consistency, or we had sound, but never both in a controlled way. Now, Google has smashed those two worlds together. You bring your image, and in one step, you direct the AI on what to do and what to say. The motion and the voice are born together from the same creative spark. This is the move that takes AI video from a tech demo to a legitimate filmmaking tool. We are no longer just animating pictures, we are giving them a soul. For now, this incredible power is in the hands of Google AI Pro and Ultra subscribers over in the US. But you can bet that every other major player in this space is watching this move very, very closely and scrambling to build their own bridges. The game has officially changed. As always, I've left all the tracks for you to follow, with all the links waiting down below. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some lurking to do. Stay blurry, folks.
All right, my loyal squatchers, listen up. For more exclusive tips on strategic napping and sunbeams, you gotta absolutely smash that like button and gently tap the mossy bell down below.
This shit is crazy, y'all. This motherfucker talking about AI brains. This motherfucker cloning voices. What y'all think, y'all? That's the second time I said this because it was just muted. hey, look, we good. I ain't changing shit. Hey, like, share, subscribe, or scare somebody in the shadows like the Sasquatch. Goodbye.